Hi guys, welcome to KSP TV. We're really excited because we have Pullela Gopichand and I'm almost having a fangirl moment, and I'm sure my kids are going to watch this and they're going to go crazy, and that's why you can hear the nervousness in my voice. But I'm going to keep it quick and short. How does it feel to have a world number 2 from India?
I think amazing. I think we've, for many years, this was a dream for us, and today it's really good to see where they are. And more importantly, and even more exciting, is the future looks even better.
Right, awesome. Your message to children who are pursuing competitive sports?
There's a very likely chance that you may not make it. That shouldn't stop you from pursuing it with all the rigor and vigor, because at the end of the day, sport gives you a lot more, and medals is only one part of the story. Till you are playing sport, it's very important that you give all your energies into the sport, total involvement, earnestness, total commitment to learn, and that will lead you to big things.
Right. Your message to parents whose kids are pursuing competitive sports, because they're the ones who obviously hyperventilate. It's not going to make it to the nationals or the international or the world tournaments, then what's the use of playing a sport?
Yeah, I think what's the use of playing a sport is something which I think needs to be addressed. There are a lot of things which you learn from sport. There are a lot of things which you win in sport, and medals is only one part of the story. There are things in life which you learn from sport which are best learned from sport. You learn about health, you learn your investment is for life in terms of health, in terms of your physical development, in terms of your team building skills, in terms of your acceptability of winning and losing, in terms of your confidence. All of these things are not awarded medals. And when you look at it from that perspective, there's nobody who plays sport who is a loser. And I would really want parents to look at it from that aspect.
So we've obviously seen you mouthing something when we are watching you behind the television screens. What's that one thing you tell your players just before that critical point?
I think somewhere it's very important, how much ever critical the moment is, it's important to just relax. And
But you seem anxious that moment.
There is moments of anxiety, there's moments of alertness which is important, but you want them to feverishly let go, and that I think is important. To let go of the enormity of the moment, to let go of the anxiety and the criticality of the moment with feverishness. I think that is what is
right. What was that one thing you told Sindhu after she didn't make it to the Olympic final or the World Championship final? What was that one thing, that one sentence that you said to her?
Don't think of it as though you've lost a gold medal. Think of it as though you won a silver medal.
Seriously? That's it? Wow. Okay. What is the best way to deal? I don't want to say this failure, but there is a sense of disappointment, right? Even the question that I asked earlier, it wasn't about failure. I'm not scared to fail, or neither do I want my kids to fear failure. But how do you address that disappointment even with your kids, because your kids are playing under 13 now?
I think experience in our own lives tells us that it's okay. It's all is permissible, all is okay. And I think in that moment, how many times in our lives we've felt that this is the end of the world, this is the most important thing, and we failed and life went on. And it is okay. And we look around and see so many people who failed the most important test, and then life gives you enough chances, and life lets you be. So it's very important to kind of accept that it is okay to fail, and there is nothing like failure, and all of the devil is more in the head than when it is. So when the players are playing, I'm saying many a times, I would go to them and say, think of it as though you've lost the match, and then go in and play. So sometimes the fear is more than the actual part of it.
Okay. How can children today deal with the pressure of social, society, parents? What is the message that you want the children to play fearlessly and really don't care about like exactly what we're talking about, har ko hara?
None of the champions whom I have seen, whom I have met, have played the sport to become champions. They've played because they love the sport. Champions are made because they love the sport, and in the bargain, after a few years, they also become champions. And they also, so the loving the sport and realizing the reason why you picked the sport up in the first place is.
All right, great. Thank you so much for chatting with us.